What's up, gamer friends? Anger Banjo here. Today we're going to begin our hunt for Izanami here in Persona 4 Golden right now. And we already took down the impossible boss fight that was Margaret. That was tough as hell. We did that previously on a different video here. So we're going to be in Ashihara Nakatsu is the name of this area here. And we're just going to go ram it in. And I don't think this actually is as long of a dungeon as we think it is. I don't think it's going to be as bad. I think it might be a little bit frustrating, but I don't think we're going to be struggling as much as we think we are. So what's going to happen here is we're going to make sure we have all our best stuff on. We're just throw on some costumes here and just kind of wing it, so to speak. Now this dungeon is going to have a lot of tougher enemies, as well as having, I guess we're going to have tougher enemies, but we're also going to have better items in our chests as well. So we got to look forward to that here. Our goal here is to really kind of avoid doing a lot of encounters so we can get through here as quickly as possible. Like I said, our entire party is already at that level 99 level here. So you guys can hear that right now in the background. What you guys can hear is the sound of the Reaper. I don't know if we're actually going to get the Reaper right now, but there is a possibility that we will get him. And we're not getting him. The sound went away. I don't know if it went away because we opened that golden chest up or not, but I feel like that might actually be the case, is because we opened up that chest, we kind of lost it. That's all well and good, not going to lie. It's annoying at the same point in time, but it is kind of comical here, to say the least. So like I said, we're just kind of running around here trying to get through this dungeon as quickly as possible. We do want to get to that, the end boss of this game, which would be the Izanami boss fight. And that's going to be a fun fight and a half, to say the least. We're already on the second floor of this dungeon here. Like I said, we're doing our best to really just avoid encounters, because at this point in the game, we want to make sure we have our full SP and HP. We want to make sure we are completely and utterly maxed out. All our stats are full on. We don't want to have to worry about replenishing anything going into the battle, because it's gonna be a tough fight. And I gotta say, the last few programs we did a lot of the, kind of like, saying our goodbyes, and then finally discovering that there actually was someone here that kind of set everything in motion for us as a whole. And I gotta say, when I first did that, when that first was triggered for me playing, I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? There's still more to this game, and it blew my mind, because, like, yeah, this might be like the best $20 game I've ever purchased, because of how much stuff is actually in this game as a whole. And I say that in like partial jest, but this, knowing this game, also going into it beforehand, having played it on all the consoles it's been on, I don't regret it. I really don't. There's no need for me to say, oh yeah, I regret it. But the fact of the matter is we're at the end. We're saying goodbye to these characters, and it's hard. If you ask me, it's hard to say goodbye to characters that we've kind of come to know like they were like actual friends of ours. And to me, that is what this is all about. I say it all the time when we play Persona. When I play Persona, these characters, to me personally, they have this level of they have this feeling that they are real, that they're actual people. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, dude, Banjo, that sounds pretty freaking dumb, pretty lame. And I'll say, yeah, you know what, that may sound lame, that may be dumb, but it's how I feel, and you can tell me that's the case. But these characters, I'm gonna miss them when we're done playing, for a lot of reasons, and I don't know if I'm ready for that to happen. I've been trying to delay the inevitable for a while now by trying to drag it out, and we've gotten to the point where dragging it out any further is just really just not a good idea. So right now we're on the second path. We're working our way to the third one. I don't know how many paths are on this one. if we're being totally honest. There really could be, like, you know, 7 or 8. There could be more. There could be less. I'm not entirely sure. I would imagine that this is not going to be the longest one in the game. I could imagine this being definitely on the shorter side as a whole, just because of the fact that we are talking about endgame. We're on the last day in the game. And everything along those lines. And we are actually getting there. I'm pretty sure, I feel like we'll be able to get through this in one video. And then we have the end. And I'm not, I keep saying I'm not ready for it. I'm really not. I get really emotional over the end of these kind of games. And that's a sign that this is a damn good game, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What makes Persona as a series, as a whole, so freaking amazing. Like, I keep pounding this thought down. I keep saying, yo, this is what makes a Persona game so good. It's the fact that these characters are so well written. They are so deep. They feel real. Right now, we're in this battle right now. We're going to just Migadoling our way through it. That's the best course of action, if you ask me. Always Migadoling. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Is constantly spamming that move. Because you know what? That move does so much damage. And not only does it do so much damage, it really is great. Now we have this ability. I think we're actually going to be able to get Shuffle Time again. Okay. Yep, we're going to get Shuffle Time again. Awesome. Right? I wasn't sure if that was going to work. So, kind of sitting here, like, having faith that pulling those things would have worked for us. So, yep. We're going to open this door. Looks like we're getting a mini-boss fight. Yep. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised anymore, so I feel like this is actually a pretty short dungeon, to say the least, then looking at it. If we're getting, like, that mini-boss, we're making a big dent in it already.
All yours! One enemy to go. Keep it up! Take this!
Alright. And if you guys realize that each of these characters pretty much have their own very unique costumes. At this point in the game, obviously each character will have their own, like, unique costume. We have the Dojima costume for our protagonist, and then she has got her kung fu costume. I don't know what the hell Naoto's wearing. I should probably change it. I really should. Just saying that.
I couldn't defeat it. Come on! The winner takes it all.
So we're getting there. We got a lot of experience points and money out of that. That is actually pretty impressive, to say the least. I wasn't sure how much we were going to get out of that, because you just never know. So we're going to fully heal ourselves back up real quick here. And just like I said, we're going to start making our way all the way back up to the very top here. So if we encounter the mini-boss, we might have 2 or 3 more floors left. It could be more, it could be less. I don't want to commit to saying we're going to have a lot of floors here if I'm not 100% sure. And bear with me here. It looks like my controller is not reacting all the time here with the DC here. For some reason, it does that. It really freaking does that for me, guys. I don't know why. I have a PlayStation 4 controller plugged in here right now, and it is like just going. Nope, it's not liking me. So I pointed this out before as we go into this room here. A cool skill that we get from ranking up our social link with Rise is that we do get the ability, we pull up the map here, we can see shadows and we can see chests. Of course, it won't differentiate whether that is a OP shadow like a golden hand, which we haven't seen in a hot minute, or whether it is simply just, what do you call it, a golden chest or a little chest. We don't know, it doesn't tell us. And that is a bit of a frustrating thing about this game as a whole, but it is what it is. We're not really going to complain about it. In here we got 2 enemies and a chest. This golden chest, the red shadow's fine, whatever. I'm not really too concerned about it, but it is what it is, so we're just going to keep going. Like I said, our ultimate goal here is to just get through this dungeon as quickly as possible, and I feel like we're kind of getting lost here. This floor does feel a bit like a maze. I'm being absolutely stupid right now, just trying to figure out where the hell we're going. We'll get there eventually. I'm not like showing concern. There you go. There's the steps to the next floor. See, I told you we would get there. All right. Let's see. We're at floor 4. So that's a good sign. We're on the 4th floor now. Tesla coil. And I'm gonna say this in all honesty, I don't know what half of these items in game they actually do. I honestly don't know what half of them do. As terrible as that sounds, I really don't. It's really just I guess it's a shame that I don't know what half of these items in the game do. I know it's a good weapon, I know it's a good
enemy defeated.
You
You're off to
know,
a good start. Let's go.
you know, the good armor and stuff like that. I honestly can't tell you what the best you know, what each individual items are in the game do. I rarely use them outside of really at this point anything at all. I'm like the worst. I'm the worst like Persona expert, we'll say. As terrible as that sounds. So we got a sweet bonus here, which is fantastic. That really is great that we got that sweet bonus here. We're gonna get another. Obviously, we're gonna get another. We're gonna get another one next time. We're not gonna take any new Personas. Come on, game. Think I want to have more Personas. I have the perfect team. Honestly, I don't even actually remember what team I have anymore outside of Izanami no Okami. That's just me. I honestly wish I could tell you guys, hey, this is the Persona team I have. Your Persona team, though, obviously will be based on whatever you guys want. If you guys want to have a level 9 Izanagi, by all means, go ahead. Have a level 99 Izanagi. I dare you. Literally sit there and grind out a level 99 Izanagi, because you know what? I can't honestly think of anything crazier than seeing that in a game. I know people have actually played Persona 4 Golden and actually gone through the entire game and literally just used Izanagi, which is the basic persona that you get in the game. As a whole, you don't get, which is crazy when you think about it, that you could actually go through it. It takes a lot of patience and time, and I'm curious if these people literally just used the base Izanagi that you have, or if they kept fusing to get better versions of Izanagi. Because we want our Izanagi to have, you know, if we're going to do that, we want to have Victory Cry and other better items. I guess better skills too. But, you know, that's just how it is. We're not going to force it on someone, so...
Careful! That enemy's immune to wind.
And the nice thing about having Rise is that she'll tell us at the beginning of each encounter what an enemy is immune to, what an enemy is weak to, and all that stuff, which is, I think it's actually a pretty cool thing that she does. But at the same time, I know a lot of people will say, dude, Banjo, that's annoying as hell. And I'll say, yeah, I can see how it goes both ways in terms of it being annoying and it being not annoying. There's nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. It just depends on your personal taste. I don't mind it to an extent, but sometimes it bothers me. It's just, I don't know. I mean, that's just how it is, right? So, like I said, we're gonna keep on, kind of like, grinding through this dungeon. We're getting a lot of enemy encounters, which is awesome and terrible at the same time. I don't mind fighting these enemies, but we're at the point where it's like, I just want to get through this. It's not like I'm not... I want to get through the game, but I don't want to, like, rush through it and not enjoy it. That's the problem with a lot of these type of games, is that, like, you know, you're sitting here, and we're playing the game, and we want to enjoy it. But we don't want to... We don't want to just blow through it and just kind of stop enjoying the title.
Don't tell me it's not working.
Nice job for Naoto with freaking Counter-Strike, baby.
What? Lower your guard now.
I get a little too hyped there. I feel like I got a little too hyped there. Yeah.
That's great, Senpai. You really get me going. One enemy
And
to
this
go.
thing, we keep missing
it.
This is annoying. Holy cow.
Now, Tokun, the offense is down.
Okay, so we got shuffle time again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely very, getting anxiety. I'm not anxiety, I'm getting anxious, trying to think how much longer we have to go. Gotta figure out very carefully which cards we want to get. And that's the key. We want to make sure we have the right cards. We don't want to have the wrong cards. Pick the wrong cards. Because that's just my personal opinion. We're not going to get any more levels. No one's going to level up anymore. Which is fine, no one will, you know, level up anymore. We're just changing costumes. Like I said, a lot of Naoto's costumes, unfortunately, you know, Naoto's a girl, obviously, we know this, but a lot of her costumes are not very feminine, if you're following what I'm trying to say. They don't really have that feminine appeal to it. They're very masculine, and I get that that's just her character. But, like, it'd be nice if some of her other costumes really were more, you know, along those lines. I'm not trying to complain. Don't think I am, and don't think I'm, like, trying to come off one way or another. But it's just an observation of mine in regards to a character. And I know they want to kind of stick to what they have, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you gotta change things up, you know. But like I said, it is what it is. And we're going to keep on grilling here. We're on floor 6. That's just a crazy thought. The 6th floor here. I don't know how many floors are in this dungeon. I could, like I said, I thought it was going to be short. But the way we've been not grinding through, but we've really been running through it to the extent that we might actually still, even if it's like 7 or 8 floors, or like 9 or 10, where we'll still be able to get through and reach Izanami today. Obviously, we'll have to take on Izanami another time in another video. I'm not gonna go after Izanami in this video after going all the way through this dungeon, because it just feels like it'll be a bit too much. Because this is gonna be a long fight. It's gonna be a very long fight, to say the least, and it's gonna drag on like nobody's business. It actually looks like we're getting another mini boss. Okay. I'm confused now, guys. I didn't realize this dungeon was going to have multiple mini-bosses, which... oh, that really hurts my head.
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. Just what I'd expect.
The nice thing about this dungeon, though... you guys remember a couple episodes ago we were doing Marie's dungeon. And holy hell did that one piss me off. With all the stipulations there. All those stipulations
One enemy to go.
Where our HP and SP wouldn't recharge, and you know, all this stuff.
Come on. Take.
I mean, it's great that now we could just kind of go through here and
The scented flowers waft.
we don't really have to worry about anything.
I can't defeat it. Just what I'd expect, GA-senpai.
So, took that thing down. See, it didn't take that long. We got a lot of experience points out of it, and that's great. Okay, so we should be getting there. Obviously, our money's not going to go up anymore. We're at max money, so getting the money from these fights, it really doesn't matter at this point. And the cool thing is if we were to play a second game, or a third game for us at this point, that money will carry over. That's money left over from the previous playthrough as well. A combination of money from our first playthrough and our second playthrough. We really didn't run out of money as much as I would have thought we would have. I had a tendency in previous playthroughs on other versions, such as my PlayStation Vita version, where I would end with very little money, and that's because I wasn't concerned about carrying over stuff for a new game, a new run, because I was like, I'm never going to do another run. I've played this game too many times, and then PC happens, pandemic happens, and you know, we got all this time on our hands to sit here and play RPGs, which is amazing and fantastic, to say the least, because I love RPGs. I just love them so much. You know, any kind of RPG, even the action RPGs, you know, games that the term for an RPG, what an RPG is anymore, it doesn't matter. As stupid as that sounds, I don't know. We're getting there, guys. We are actually getting really close to Izanami. I don't know how much longer we have to go, but we're definitely getting there. And like I said, this is it's not the lengthiest dungeon in the game. The music's very, if you ask me, the music's very soothing. It's a very, very soothing
Uh-oh, that one's immune to darkness. It's all yours.
just kind of getting through here.
It's quite tenacious. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Oh shit! There's so many of these guys. Okay, so those guys are weak to ice, and now Naoto's gonna get. Yep. Okay, this is great. This actually works out in our favor. Yes.
That looked like it hurt.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys.
Here goes.
Done. And we just took care of all that. That's all done. We're good. We're golden. So you can choose no money. We'll get 3 more. We'll do that. We don't need the money. Choose the skill card. Change that. Alright, change to Arcana. Boom. We still have 4. So we get the key. We get another key. We get to go in the shuffle time again. So this is all about figuring out how you want to do this. This is great. We're going to be in shuffle time like forever. It feels like sometimes. And I'm okay with that. I don't mind as much. And you see our Persona team is pretty solid. At this point in the game, though, since, you know, it's our last day in the game, we don't need to worry about having personas that match our social links. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Right now, our goal is picking your favorite personas, picking the strongest personas, and just making sure that, you know, we're ready to go take down a boss. You can go in there with your favorite personas. We're not going to be tied down to, you know, making sure we have ones that correspond to our social links. And now we hear the Reaper again. I don't think we're going to get him. If we do, that's going to be awesome. But I really don't think we will. We haven't had much luck finding him. And if we leave this floor, we're not going to get him. So my theory is let's check these other chests on this floor and see if we're going to find the Reaper. I'm leaning towards it's not going to happen, guys. But, you know, crazy things have happened before. If we get him, we get him. And, no, we're not going to bother with that chest. We actually might not even have the damn chest on this floor. I'm not sure. At this point, I'm trying to debate whether it's worth it. It's not really worth it at this point. We're going to go to the next floor. I feel like this is the last floor yet. This is going to be the last floor, definitely. And here's the thing. We did not get the Reaper. And it didn't carry over the next floor. So what happens is we go from floor to floor, and if we don't get it on that last floor, it's not going to show up at all. That's an interesting thing. That's why when you specifically want to do the Reaper, our game plan is to go into Yukiko's dungeon, start on the first floor. There's 4 chests. We grab them and walk out the dungeon. Don't leave the area. You repeat that until you count to 20. So that'd be about 5 times if there's 4. Then make sure you have a spot saved from the 5th floor. You can go to the 5th floor, use it, go home, and you can go back to the 5th floor. There's 2 chests. That's your best, most likely chance of actually getting our Reaper compatriot and taking him down. Also, I believe the Reaper might spawn more in Magatsu Inaba. I'm not 100% sure. This is something I read, that he'll actually appear more often there because it's, what it is. And that's all well and good. And here we go. That might actually be the stairs to the last floor. I'm not 100% sure here, but we're going to just check here, make sure there's nothing else we're missing, like a chest. Let's see. And of course, we open the chest, we get a shadow, and of course, fun fact, we haven't seen a damn golden hand in a while. I haven't seen one, and it's kind of weird. It's definitely weird to me that we haven't seen a golden hand. I'm okay with that to an extent. At the same point in time, it doesn't really matter. There we go. There we go.
Nato-kun's busting heads and looking cool. Come on!
Alright, there we go. We got it. We got it. Boom. Now, this is where the game kind of screws us over. We're not going to... Oh, yeah! No experience points. We got shuffle time again, guys. Look at that. You don't get shuffle time during boss fights, though. I keep realizing that. This is a great place for us to take a break, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's been Anger Banjo. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Next time, we're going to take down Izanami, and we're going to end this thing once and for all. I'll see you guys next time with more Persona 4 Golden.